Great news on stocks that no one else is talking about. Did you know, Pablo? Great news. Look, Pablo's like, man. Pablo is the epitome of look out the window regardless. Stocks are up over 11% in the last 6 weeks. 11%, my friends. All right. Which is why, again, time in the market, not timing the market, is critical. Have you missed out because you got out because you said 20% decline, 25% decline, I can't take anymore? How many people got out? And this frustrates me no end because when we're designing portfolio retirement portfolios, and I don't manage money, I don't tell people what to do. I just say, hey, this is the way a model portfolio would be a 60-40, a Wellington-ish or something like that, a Wellesley. This is your average expected rate of return going forward, 5, 4.5, 5, 5.5. And this is your downside risk with standard deviations. And I use a standard deviation, which would have us, in terms of net of inflation, the worst we've ever had, right? Going back to historical numbers. We've never had the standard deviation I use, which again is pretty significantly high. Net of inflation, you never have had worse numbers than what I show in my retirement models, with pretty substandard, at least in terms of historical norms, expectations for returns. All right. And all that's priced into the equation when you're running portfolio retirement planning models. Now, if you're not using software to do this and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm down 20%, I better get out. Well, you just missed 11% upside, man. All right. So let's just use that for an example. We had $100,000 at the start of the year. We were down 20%. All right. So now we're sitting at $80,000 and you get out. And now you got out, or no, I got out because I'm panicked. I'm like, I can't follow the Pablo modeling out the window or just looking at who knows what he's looking at. What do you think? What is that guy? Literally, wonder what he's thinking about. What is this guy thinking about? What are you thinking about? All right, so now I got out because I'm just like, I can't take it. So now I'm at $80,000. You stayed in. Now you're up 1.11%. You're back at $88,800. So you've made back $8,800 essentially. So now I've locked in my losses. You didn't lock in your losses, and now as such, you're $8,800 to the wealthier more than me. Sad, man. And then on top of that, I'm still sitting at $8,000. So you have made your $88,000 back, which means you are now down only 11.2%, where I'm still down $20,000. Now let's take a look at bonds too. All right, so let me just show before I forget. Here's VTI, and this does include dividends, by the way. And you can see right there, we hit a low of 183 per VTI, and now we're at 203.48. So 203.48 minus 183 is 20. Divide that by 183, where we started off in, and we're down. We're up 11%, and that does not include dividends. Now people say, yeah, but Josh, we were right here at 242. All right, yeah, we were at 242. So 242 minus 203 divided by 242 is 16%. So we're still down 16% from right here. This is just year to date, by the way. We're still down 16%. However, if you got out at 183, 242 minus 183 divided by 242, you're down 24%. So I've made, again, 8% of it back. And you are not making 8% of it back. This is the whole point why you got to stay in there. Let's look at we'll look at Ginny Mae. Let's just look at the government. Schwab, is it Q? Is that long term? Let's just give you an example of bonds here for a second and see what this guy has done. And we're going to go back to year to date. So that's on stocks. Remember, stocks and bonds got crushed, the worst they've ever been together. Literally, I think since history. Let me pause this real quick and let Yahoo give us these stupid ads. Oh, I get it. They got to make money. I get it. All right, there we go. Let's go to year to date. All right, so here we were at $49.99. We fell all the way to 38. So we'll say 50 minus 38 divided by 50. So at 25%, 24%. Long-term bonds fell 24% in 6.5 months. Isn't that crazy? And so we were at 38, and now we're up to 40. Was at 41. So was it 30? And this doesn't include interest, by the way. So we're at where we made $3 back. roughly on 38. We've got back 8% now. All right, so now we started the year at 49, and now we're at, so we're just saying, started the year at 50 roughly, and we're at what, 41, just for simplicity, divide by 50. So we're still down 18%. This is a long-term government bond fund, by the way. We're still down 18%, which is pretty significant, but it's a hell of a lot better than being down 18 than 24. So now if we just look at Wellington Fund, for example, let's just see what this guy, I don't know. We'll see. I imagine it's way up too. So Wellington Fund, down 12% year to date. 1 second. No, Pablo. Is that 39.20? Is that what it was? 39.20. Now it's at 42.20. So basically we're up again another $3 divided by 39. It's up 7.7% in the last 6 weeks. Whereas before it was at 48. Is that what it is? Right there, 48.50. We'll just say 49, and it fell all the way down to 39. So it fell $10 divided by 49. It was down 20%, and now it's see, 50 divided by 42, 50 minus 42 divided by 50. Now it's down 16. So again, Wellington has come back. I mean, this is the thing. You can't miss this stuff. This is where the gains are made right there. And people might call it a dead cat bounce. People are wrong, man. I mean, just you got to be in the market to get the market gains. It's just that simple. You got to be in there. And if you have a good diversified portfolio from the front end, you shouldn't panic, man. Panic does no one any good. The numbers, if you're running retirement plans, they're already priced into it on the downside and the upside. If you come out from a conservative estimate, which is what I do, you should be able to sleep at night because you're like, look, man, worst case scenario is you don't take that trip to Crete. Just tighten the belt. You know how to do this. Everybody knows how to do this. Hey, why does no one talk about it? Because fear sells, optimism doesn't. I will see you.